GM. So just a quick one. I'll do a quick outlook on gold. Yeah, I believe quite a number of people have been in desperation of gold at the moment. So just not to waste a lot of our time, not to waste much of our time. I'll just dig into the detail. So on a weekly time frame, just a quick one, no need of going to monthly or whatsoever. Weekly time frame, you can see a weekly listing here. Weekly low. This is a weekly low. Pardon me if the listing are too tiny, just the way I like it anyway, but for the purpose of this video I'll just make it a bit here. Okay, so this is a pullback, then we have another pullback that took out this pullback. So this is a strong low, this is a major structure as SMC we call it. Yeah, so we have a weekly low so far, we have an inducement here, 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 then yeah, this is the only inducement we have. Basically we only have 3 inducements here, 1, 2, 3. So let me just mark the recent inducement, recent pullback. Yeah, this is the recent pullback. So for the structure, okay, that's not enough. So what do? We want to try and scale down to know what exactly price is doing. So let's scale down. So weekly time frame to see what gold is up to. So beautifully on this time frame we have this on the daily time. We have a daily structure here. So are we going to mark it the daily break of structure? Not yet, but we know one thing for sure, we have a daily low here. Yeah, let me mark it. Let's identify it as a daily low. Okay, good. Okay, that's our daily low. We have this is a weekly inducement. Looking at this structure doesn't have a valid pullback, it doesn't have an inducement. So when the structure doesn't have an inducement, we call it an invalid structure. Yeah, this is a major structure, but this structure doesn't have a valid pullback, so it's an invalid structure. However, you see this kind of pullbacks are invalid pullback, this kind of things are invalid pullback, but they do not count for a major structure. So yes, for this kind of structure we are going to see a major structure in the 4 hours time frame. So if I'm going to mark the structure, I'll mark it as my 4 hours break of structure. So we can see, so for me, majorly speaking, for SMC and ALGO strategist, we have a daily low but a 4-hour narrative. So that's a market has reset from a daily time frame to a 4 hours time frame. So presently price is nice on a 4 hours time frame. So let us see, let's go to 4 hours to see what we have. So just here, so me looking at this, we see a 4-hour structure to the upside. Yeah, so that's that. We are bullish for this structure. This structure is bullish, just as we see on the daily time frame also. However, just like I said, we have a market reset from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, from 4 hours to from daily to 4 hours. So any narrative we are going to be looking at now, we are going to be looking at any narrative, we are going to be checking the 4 hours. So let's see what happened there. So from here, I think we have a 4-hour break of structure here. So which means our daily low is a potential liquidity. Potential liquidity is a potential SSL, self-side liquidity. So yeah, we have this pullback, then price came down, then yeah, so this is a strong high. So yes, I would like to mark this as my what, as my 4-hour high. I would like to mark this as a 4-hour high. So as you can see, price mitigated this here, put back to mitigate this spot here. Then what happened? Oh, interesting. So as you can see, These are potential 4-hour high. Price went back up, swept this high. Beautiful. So price swept this high. Price swept this high. So just for me, just for clarification's sake, this is just to let you know that I'm just analyzing this, doing this outlook for the first time. This is not a cooked up this thing. Okay, so basically speaking, we have a 4-hour break of structure. Interesting. So a 4-hour break of structure to the downside, then to the upside, then price swept this. So this here is our, wow, interesting. Damn it, interesting. It's nice. So we have our this thing here, yeah. So I'm going to call it my 4-hour level. Yeah, this is the 4-hour level. And as you can see, after price coming down, let's see, did price create any other? The price did well to create some. To be honest, this is a serious range, but it is what it is. So price came back here. So as we know it also, this is another 4-hour structure to the downside, either you like it or not. You know, a range is when you have multiple major structures on a row, on a trend. Yeah. So yeah, we have a external range. Sorry, I said external range. External structure on the external balance. We have this 4-hour break of structure downside. The price went up. However, this break of structure was a valid break of structure. Yeah. However, price did what it does best here. Here first. So internally. So break of structure downside. And before price took out this high, price already created a 4-hour structure here, which I already created. It created one here also. So these are the signs for you to know if a strong high is going to hold or not. You see? So when this was created, this was a strong high, but on price retracing back to whatsoever zone here, price was already creating a 4-hour structure to the upside on the same time frame, which means price has switched bias from a downtrend to the uptrend on a 4 hours time frame. So look out this high. Okay, so as it should be, price took out this high, and that was it. So now from here, another 4 hours break of structure to the downside, and price did what? Price mitigated, came back to mitigate this high. Then you can see price coming down. So what are we expecting? For me, I'm still going to rate. I'm expecting price to take out this low, because this high held, as you can see, this high held, this is strong high, so I'm expecting this low to be taken out. I'll just mark it as my liquidity grab. Okay, so yeah, let's see what's going to happen and what we're expecting here. So okay, so what do we expect here? We there was an RTO done here. There was an RTO done here. This is another block. This is I don't know, a mitigation block rather. So there was an RTO return to order. I don't like to call it order block, just order. Yeah, order can be any zone. Yeah, return to order. So price returned to this order, to this PO high, as you can see. So this PO high was mitigated. Good. This PO high was mitigated successfully. So let's check. When price mitigated this PO, there should be a 15-minute break of structure to the downside. I want to believe so. Yeah, I want to believe so. There should be a 15-minute break of structure to the downside. So let's check. Okay. Just to cross check, let's sharply hide it. Okay. So what do we have here? This is a pullback. Okay, first we have this pullback. The price give us this pullback. Then price came down. Let's check. I expect to say 15 minutes. Low being taken out. Just for clarification's sake. Okay. Pullback. Okay, this low wasn't taken out. Okay, this is the recent pullback. There was no other pullback except from this one. Okay, that being said, let's go to 5 minutes. Let's see if there's any let's see if there's any market reset on that particular time frame. It's important we do justice to these few things. Is very important. So this is, I think this is called back testing. This only solidifies your conviction, your strategy, letting you know that you are doing the right thing. So let's check. So we're on 5 minutes. Let's see if price reset from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. Okay, I'm expecting a 15 minutes low here anyway, so that's it. Okay, so here we have this pullback. Price went up, then this is a 5 minutes low. Just like I said, this is a 5 minutes low. Take it or leave it. You see, pullback, price went up, then another. This low took out this low, so this is a 5 minutes low. Then from here, what do we have? We have this low, pull back here, price went up, came down, push up. Okay, let's check again. From here, price went up, came down. Let me try and maximize it. Clarity's sake, it's very important to know what you are doing. It's very, very important. So yeah, we have this candle. This is more of the reason why it's important to know your candlestick anatomy. So we have this candle, price went up, came down. We have a value pullback here. Price went up, came down here. This is another value pullback. Then price went up, came down. Then from here to here, went up. We have a 5 minutes. Have a 5 minutes low here. Good. 5 minute break of structure. So we have 5 minutes low here. Then what did the price do? Price came down, taking out this 5 minutes low, then pushing up again. So yes, this is went up, 5 minutes low, price came down, sweeping this 5 minutes low, then pushing up again. Then we have what? We have 15 minutes break of structure. Markets just reset from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. So it's important to know your structure. Well, for me, I might not have seen this even if I was trading this, even if I was in this zone. There's a chance I might not have seen it, but the chances are quite slow because God knows I'll be monitoring this thing like like an eagle. So yes, so once price mitigated this 4 hours zone, we add a 15 minutes break of structure here. Good. So let's go back to our. This is all we need to know. You've seen all we need to see. So yeah, 15 break of structure. Let's go back to our 15 minutes. Okay. So we had a 15 break of structure here, and once price did that, let's go back to 4 hours. Let's not forget we are narrating on a 4 hours time frame. Okay. So once price did that, price returned to this other block above. Okay, let me try and let me just okay, good. Okay, Okay, good. So we have this. So yeah, 4-hour structure is established, and what are we targeting? What am I targeting? I'm targeting this low. I think, yeah, where is the last 4-hour low? Internal range. We have this pullback, then price came down, went up. Damn it, to be honest. Yeah, funny, right? It's funny. Okay, so if you ask me, we have our 4-hour structure here, 4-hour narrative here. But to be honest, in all honesty, this here is a daily low. Here is a daily low. Here is a daily low, and I'm going to tell you why. Just like I said, market has been narrating on the 4-hour time frame. So here's the daily low. Why is it a daily low? Let me explain. Why is it a daily low? Here's the thing. Here's a pullback. Let me see. Okay. Here's a pullback. Price went up. Give us, I think. Yeah, here's a pullback also. The way down here. Went up. Making this a strong blow. Yeah. 4-hour break of structure. Yeah. Then price did what? Let's not forget this is a bullish candle. So price came down, then went up here. Then price came down all the way here, then went up. So market just reset from 4-hour time frame, which is what we are now, to a daily time frame. So yes, this is a daily low, it's a 4-hour narrative. However, I'm not expecting this I'm not expecting this to hold. Why am I not expecting this? It's funny. I'm not expecting this high to hold. I'm not expecting this. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Actually, I'm expecting it to hold. I just saw something. Yeah, I'm expecting it to hold. So if I'll be trading this, I'll be here. I'll be waiting here. So basically, we have this pullback. And we have this pullback. This inducement has taken out. This inducement has been taken out. Now we have this inducement waiting. So for me, there's either one thing. Either price comes down to this zone. Okay, sorry. Okay, go down to this zone. So I'm going to mark 4-hour level. Of course, the 4-hour level. Forget the daily time frame. Price not narrating on the daily time frame, or because this is the there's an RTO here. Yeah, there's an RTO here. This can do touch this order, this block. So yeah, or this, or price stops here. So this is actually low. I'm not expecting this candle to hold. To be honest, I'm not expecting this candle to hold the 4-hour level. So price is still reacting. Sorry, it should be 4-hour. Involved here, which are two things are involved here. I'm expecting something like this. I'm expecting this. Price to take out this high. These are the scenarios I'm expecting, and definitely I'm going to be waiting at the reactions there to know where to kick off, or price do something like this. Okay, or price do something like this. From here, after price comes here, price will react a little, then come down, take out this external liquidity. So yeah, these are the three things I'm expecting on gold. nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, I'll be waiting here at this key level to buy. If I see my 15 minutes change of, after price mitigating, if I see my 15-minute change of character here, I'm buying all the way here. However, if price takes out, sweep out this liquidity, this daily low, I'll be expecting a 2-hour change of character here or a 4-hour change of character. Nothing more, nothing less. A 2-hour after a sweep of liquidity, a sweep of this low, a 2-hour change of character or a 4-hour change of character, then I'm buying to here. If there's no 15 minutes or 1 hour change of character here, nor a 2-hour or 4-hour change of character here, then I'll be selling to this particular point. So it's just as simple as that. So we just have to wait and see whatsoever price as next week. Yeah, next week. This week is almost gone already. So yeah, I wish you all happy trading.